toward the gods. I was born for this.
Vast is my knowledge of the sea, and even still it has its many mysteries. For instance, how can such a horrifying monster's characters come from such a wondrous place? And what's it doing in my rift, besides gorging itself? Why, certainly.
Lord Hermes.
Okay, thought I'd stop by.
Cheers, Hermes.
Hemlock? I meant to warn you, by the way, to not engage with the big burly lion mate.
You must mean Heracles.
Oh, he's just a... If it pleases you.
Here, fishy.
You can see in there.
And caught. I caught a neck fighter.
You caught something.
Ghastly thing. I'm grateful, Daedalus. You'll be out in no time, Shades. Ew. Poor wretches. Hear me, on my authority. Good find. Earth feels different now. Death to Kronos.
This is by no means the first occasion that our family has become embroiled in a war.
Peace can wait. Where else? Perish.
We reunite. Here in the sky, I am immune to earthly troubles, such as having to share living space with the goddess of retribution. Nemesis never treated me as a sister. She inherited only her mother's strength. Drink deep and persevere.
In the name of Hades.
More witches.
My curses and concoctions are quite lethal normally, but you've been able to withstand them. I don't know whether to be impressed with you or disappointed in myself.
I thought this was to be a test of my abilities and growth. It more appears to be a test.
Must it merely be one or the other? Great Hecate has taught us always to be learning something new. Not a shadow.
There we go.
Get off.
I see a shade in need.
Cheers, Venus. This then. Some coins. Good. You're here. Lady Athena, by your leave. We have a mutual acquaintance I would ask about, because... well... do you recall the Weaver Arachne?
I seldom forget anything, cousin. Especially not insolent mortals who see themselves as equals to the gods, though she is not exactly mortal anymore. What?
Well, she lives in Erebus now, near where I reside, and she's so wretched about her appearance, which I understand is from a curse you wrought. Doubtless entirely deserved, but... have mercy on her, Lady Athena. Please.
So many mortals grovel to me all the time, but goddesses, and on behalf of mortals far too prideful to grovel for themselves? Cousin, do not waste my time with this.
But...
I see. To your continued success.
Oh, you must have visited the springs once more. It's that refreshing glow about you, love. I wonder with whom you've been...
set. Why not?
Bombs primed, here we go.
He's back.
Rough waters.
Hi. How fares your father, by the way? You have no idea how happy I am to find Daedalus hammers out there. I never see him around.
I'll be sure to send him your regards when next I happen to run into him. Though it's been a little while. These should work. Got it.
Careful out there.
trying.
Manifest your desire.
With the grace of the moon.
Same thing I would have done.
Strength of the sea.
Such wrath I feel, Malinui.
Had to do it. She wants a fight, does she?
Mustn't fight. Not with each...
A fishing point is near.
The hunt begins. It's a bite. I caught a shrimp. I can use this.
For you.
Cheers, Hermes.
My regards.
This was stolen from us. Now then.
Oil, drop of wine, bubble tea leaves. Come, don't be shy. How is old Skiller lately, anyhow? I hadn't heard that she descended to your depths. You said she's banded with some sirens, yes?
Well, yes. She longs for fame above all else, and to drown things. I've had to put a stop to her performances now more than a few times. The Book of Shadows I possess states she's the victim of a...
Oh, what an interesting book that one must be. I do not curse, Puppet. My practice is about revealing the true nature of a thing. When last I checked, Skilla had made hers clear.
I feel a little off. Faster.
And another.
In we go. Front of the fleet. Go, Phrenos. Nicely done.
What have we here? Granddaughter, Poseidon here has been regaling me about the time his seas drank half the land. Ah, such a flood that was.
Oh, there's no perhaps about it, Demeter. We'll weather this storm yet. I'd just as soon whip up another great big flood for old time's sake. It's just...
Dry land.
Oh, what happened to this beach? You washed up on the wrong part of the beach, Trouble. You see that giant stinking carcass over there? That's what you're gonna look like after this.
I'm not nearly that size, Eris. Nor am I an aquatic animal. Nor are you going to kill me. Though I must say, this part of the beach is horrid, and the carcass doesn't help.
What do you even know about beaches or carcasses? I've got my special aspect of the rail here, and all the sights and sounds and... Off they go.
much better. The realm grows stronger. Victory. Going up. Target sighted. There's my order.
Poseidon shall be notified at once.
Foolish. Hear me, on my authority. My heart. My blades grow sharper still.
I mean, really, what's the fear from Titans? Are they gonna rip me off limb from limb? Well, I can't die, man. I'll just put myself together and then have another drink. Why, hello.
Sounds as though you and my brother Zagreus were fairly close. What was he like? Seeing as I have no real memory of him since Kronos took him back when I was very small.
You know, I haven't heard from him in quite a while, yeah? Well, come to think of it, we never really talked too much, although I sent him lots of boons. How's he?
He's great, I'm sure.
Exactly what we need and ought to last till what, tomorrow night at least? You've got my thanks and more, Mel baby. Who's your supplier, might I?
I've no single nectar source I rely on. I know a broker who tends to have some, and at other times I find a bottle here and there. Has it truly?
Well, this stuff's not impossible to get most of the time. We just go through a lot is all. And now my guests are pining for ambrosia more and more. Happen to have a bottle?
A box? You mean a bottle?
A box of bottles. The good ones.
those wings to fly away, Draken. This mountain's for the gods. Sure, why not?
I see a shade in need.
See you in the crossroads?
How about two?
Hermes must be in the area. Here for the violence. Olympus, I accept this message. Keepsake's done. The night of the moon. All right, fish. Got you. I got a star sailor.
A little gift. Were you expecting someone far less beautiful, or did you somehow know it was me? Perhaps you could hear my heart?
I thought you might show up.
Tell me, Titan, do you recall a mortal woman by the name of Dora? A shade responded strangely when I mentioned you, but can't seem to remember what you did.
Let's leave it be, Agent of Change. That old shade's latent memories have more to do with gods and their deceptions than with anything I did.
Elaborate. Tell me what happened to her. You keep blaming everything on the gods, as though all this is solely them.
Oh, on the contrary. I take responsibility for mortal kind. But for all their failings, vices, and downfalls, I am not to blame. Nor is this Dora.
Waves of flame.
Ignite! You've more to contend with than me. Try to find a pattern if you wish, but there is none.
Special delivery. The bones. Into the purse. Come, you monsters. Okay.
Granddaughter.
closer to the top. That broodling again. What a brute. Olympus, I accept this message. A gift from the Earth. see you again shortly. Next floor.
Lord Lippy?
Hermes.
So, what did you think of Pop's Palace? Finally got to see the glory with your own eyes. A serious accomplishment, given you're not supposed to be up here.
The Palace of Zeus wasn't like any place I'd ever seen. It's very beautiful, but very bright. I don't know how you all could live up there, but you must feel the same about where I...
Well, I, for one, quite like it, Doc, but I've spent more time in the underworld than everybody else up here combined. As for the palace, at least it's...
Let's keep it that way. Into the storm. Looks like you're all patched up.
Once, my niece. Young lady, I'll take this from here.
Right on time.
Go, you know what to do. Protect the palace, everyone! Get ready to get wet!
In the name of Hades,